I didn't know that Deaf Poetry would be a great Broadway show. I just wanted it to be one because the whole spoken word movement is such an inspiration to young people. And over the last 10 years or so, the poetry movement has evolved to where it is today. It's a very big cultural phenomena, mainstream cultural phenomena. You know, people on Broadway, of course, didn't know that, but I wanted to further inspire young people. You know, they've been writing from music, loud music. But when they write from their heartbeat, you know, suddenly higher aspirations come out. These poets were the best in their art form. I think that they are each profound in a different way. Each one is sharing an experience that represents a lot of people's experiences. And each one is an excellent ambassador for the millions of people just like them.
Write a poem letting everybody know that God is my life.
I want to hear an Elvis is dead, but Tito Puente is still alive poem.
I want to live the poem of a dirty Southern belle who through the love of God overcomes ignorance to live free and very well. I want to hear a poem. I want to learn something I didn't know. I want to say yes at the end because I'm sick of saying so. I want to hear a poem about who you are and what you think and why you slam. Not a poem about me and my poem because I know who I am. I want to hear a love poem, a sad poem, and I hate my dad poem, a dream poem, and I'm not what I seem poem, and I need poem, and I also bleed poem, and I'm alone poem, and I can't find my home poem.
I just want to hear a poem.
I want to be read, loved, memorized. I want to be a poem that changes lives.
I want to hear that poem about a Jamaican Rasta man who has never smoked weed.
I want to hear a poem where ideas kiss similes so deeply that metaphors get jealous. Where the subject matters so much that adjectives start holding pronoun rallies at City Hall. Because I want to hear a poem that attacks the status quo, that attracts the claps of the cats with the fattest flows, that makes the crowd pass the hat and pack my cap with a stack of dough. I want to hear a poem that makes Radio City yell, ho! Ho! I want to raise my poems like kids, keep them from jail bids, pessimism and negativity. I want all poems to be about me. Let's celebrate life so I can signify a toast. I want to guess your favorite color, then craft rhyme schemes out of thin air. I want to hear a poem about why the statute of limitations for rape is only 5 years. I want to hear a poem. I want to feel a poem. I want to taste a poem. Give me your spot on the mic if you want to waste a poem. I want to hear a poem.
Russell Simmons' Deaf Poetry Jam on Broadway.
And the American Theater Wing's Tony Award for Best Special Theatrical Event goes to Russell Simmons' Deaf Poetry Jam on Broadway.
Accepting the award for Russell Simmons' Deaf Poetry Jam on Broadway, producer Russell Simmons.
I don't believe. Just before you guys made this announcement, Stan passed me the name because he knew if we won, that I would forget, but I didn't have anything prepared because we weren't going to win. So, first let me thank my brother, Danny Simmons, for bringing the poetry to me and helping us to find the talent. Susan Weaving, our agent at William Morris, who believed always in us. My wife, Kimora, Brett Ratner, David Rosenberg, 3 friends who I convinced to put money in here. They didn't know the odds we were up against. And my partner, Stan Lathan, who directed this thing and is my partner in production, and without whom it would never have been possible. And thank all of you for being so open-minded. I remember all of the millions and millions of records we sold before the Grammys even knew we existed. And we came here and you all promoted us and gave us the best resources and support we could have hoped for. So thank you all so much. Thank you.
La Boheme literally